week I make some unusual discoveries while getting started on my no-dig allotment. Stick around until the end of the video when I get a rare glimpse of one of my favourite UK native birds. Well, good morning. It's the 2nd of March and sun's shining. It's about 9:30 AM. All the frost has melted. It's going to be a good day, I think. And just come down to my new allotment plot I've just taken on, just to sort of do a bit of a recce. And I thought I'd bring you along because I'm going to be sort of documenting how it goes down here and how I turn this plot around. But I thought I'd show you what it looks like now. I haven't touched it. I took it on about just under a week ago. This is the first opportunity I've had to come down and have a look at it. So yeah, I'll show you around. Okay, so here it is. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess. Probably been left for about a year by the looks of it, but it has a lot of potential. It's a bit of a blank canvas, so I'll just show you some of the things that I've got here. Little fruit cage, or brassica cage, something like that. Needs new netting, but it's really solid. Got a good metal base on it. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that. Might move it somewhere. Got some raspberries in here. I'll get those pruned down today, I think. We'll have some raspberries this year, which will be nice. And this is obviously a veg area. Some raised beds in there and a bit of edging, which is all rotten, so that'll have to come out. That's easily done. That's where the raspberries are there. This is full of weed now, which I'll get rid of today. Our compost bin here. This tub's empty. So that's good. I can start fresh with that one. Clear off all of this weed and start using this compost bin again. This is some kind of little greenhouse that's absolutely full of weed. We can get that cleared out, give this a bit of a clean off and see if we can salvage it and maybe use it for some tomatoes or something. I've got a nice little shed here as well with a water butt. It's quite small, but that's fine. I can use it for tools and stuff, and at a later date I might put a slightly bigger shed on. Looks like there's a cold frame here and doesn't have a top to it, so I'm going to have to build something for that little project. And finally got nice little dwarf quince. Going to need a bit of a prune, but should give us some nice fruit this year as well. So yeah, these are private allotments, so it was a little easier to get one than it would be if you'd gone through the council, but I think I was quite lucky. I inquired at just the right time, so I had a few to choose from. The others were nice too. One of them had a full-size greenhouse, and the other one a big shed, and then the other one was sort of fully equipped with raised beds, and it was already pretty well maintained. But I wanted this one because it's sort of right at the bottom of the hill. It's tucked away. Quite quiet down here, and the best part of it I'll show you now. There's a little stile that goes over the rabbit fence there, and then just past those dead nettles is a little river, a little stream that runs right next to the plot. A little path that runs down, and here's a little stream that runs right next to the plot. This is going to be lovely in the summer. I'm working hard. I can dip my feet in here. And this is all wild garlic down here. And here's the little stream again. And if I turn around, just through these trees, my plot there. Making good progress down here now, and Rach and Iris have come down to join me. They give me a hand. So we've cleared a load of stuff off. Still looks a mess. Rach has pruned these raspberries down, moved this fruit cage over just so we can clear where it was. Got a big pile of wood and weeds and stuff that we're going to have to burn. I've ripped up all the weed suppressor that was down. Rach is just clearing out this little greenhouse, and Iris is just relaxing. Well, it's a bit gloomy this afternoon, quite chilly as well, but I thought I'd bring you down to the plot and show you what we've managed to do so far. Got down a few days now, and it doesn't look like much, but I think actually most of the groundwork's done. So yeah, I thought I'd bring you down and show you around and let you know what the plan is for the future. Let's have a wander. Got this quince tree pruned up. Didn't look like it had been pruned before. I've given it a bit of a tidy up. Looking forward to seeing what that produces this year. I've taken up all of the weed membrane that was all over the plot. We ripped all of that up. I'm going to use cardboard in the future. Big pile of weeds. I'm not sure if I'm going to dump these or if I'm going to compost them. I haven't decided yet. And I've also decided to get rid of this compost bay. We'll maybe keep it but not use it for compost. Plan is to put in move the shed up a little bit down that way and the water butt, and put 3 pallet bays in this space here. Oh, you can see we've taken out the little greenhouse thing. So yeah, three pallet bays in here, and I should be able to generate enough waste through work and on the plot to fill those up. I'll just turn around now. I'm going to put a greenhouse up in this corner, I think, sort of up here, door facing that way, have that area with wood chip around it, maybe pop some pots on or some raised beds, have a little bench in front of the greenhouse or some chairs, table and chairs, and then keep some of this area as a lawn. Maybe put in a little Mirabelle plum up in this corner here or this corner over here. Haven't decided yet. Need to play around with the layout, but yeah, we want to keep a little area of lawn for the dog and just somewhere nice to sit. The layout is kind of dictated by this big drain cover that we found. It was covered up with a load of old wood, rotting wood. But yeah, it's sort of almost smack bang in the middle of the plot, so I'm not sure how to work around that. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know. I don't think I need to keep access to it. I think it's just a rain runoff drain, and it hasn't been checked in the 13 years that these allotments have been here, so highly unlikely that anyone's going to need to come and check it anytime soon. So yeah, I'm just going to stick something on top of it, maybe a big pot. Let me know what you think. And this fruit cage, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. It's really big and heavy, and it's going to be a pain to move it around, but we'll see. It's going to sit there for now until I get a greenhouse sorted. And then if I turn around, this whole area here, well, you can see we've had a little bonfire, burnt up all the old wooden edging. Not going to have any wooden edging, no raised beds, apart from a couple of little ones maybe, as I said, by the greenhouse. But this whole area, this whole strip here, is going to be dedicated to no dig beds. And I'm thinking I might have the whole area, run a path down the centre this way, and some paths running across like this, separate it up into 8 beds maybe, something like that. Again, need to plan it. And then going around this corner, we've just put some of those raspberries here. We took the raspberries out from up in that corner because I just wanted to start fresh, really. And we've dumped them in here for now. Not sure where they're going to stay, but we've just basically kept some summer raspberries, so we get a bit of fruit this year from them. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. We have had to do some digging. I do intend for this to be almost entirely no dig if I can, but I have had to do some digging because this was just full of mint and raspberries and brambles. So I've dug all of those out and I've left quite a lot of weed in there. But unfortunately there was a certain amount of digging that had to be done. But that's it now. I think I'm going to level it out in the next few days or over the next week, work out how much compost I'm going to need, and yeah, I'm going to start laying it all out. Well, I'm really excited about the future of this plot. Basically, the idea is lots of big no-dig beds and some interesting other things going on down here. Not entirely sure what yet. Nice greenhouse area, maybe a bigger shed at some point. Yeah, I just want it to be really productive, and looking forward to trying out the no-dig method, which I've been learning about loads over the last few years actually, but not really had an opportunity to give it a go myself. So yeah, I'd love for you to come along. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds. See you next time. Wow, that's pretty amazing. I've seen that barn owl here before, and not for a while, and I thought, take the dog out for a late afternoon walk. I thought, I wonder if I'll see it this afternoon. And we're about 5 minutes in, and there it was.